Hi everyone, Forrest here with Honey Pot Zone 5 and spring. That's where we're at, heading on into April, and so it's a rainy day out, so I thought I would go ahead and get some things prepared for gardening time. That way I'm not messing around with these objects when I want to be outside and in the garden and digging in the dirt and planting plants and weeding and picking tomatoes. You know, you don't want to deal with that stuff then. You just want to get out there and play, right? So anyways, I wanted to share with you guys my tool bucket I carry around with me. I find that this works out really well. I don't like to have to get up and go back for things, but you also don't need a lot in the garden. You know, you need something to cut with, something to dig with, to tie, and something to protect those hands. And this year, I'm going to try to wear my gloves all the time so I can protect my hands. I have like these shovels for hands. See, it looks like a shovel. And they don't fit regular gloves. So I tried children's gloves, but this part of my hand is like adult size. And then my fingers are short. And I mean, my kids passed me up when they were like 7, I think. They have bigger hands than me. So, you know, it's hard for gloves to fit, and the fingers are always bending over the tips of my finger. So I can't feel or dig or whatever, and it's hard for beekeeping too, because of the gloves. You've got to wear them, you know, you're going to get stung, but anyways, that's my glove issue, but I'm going to try this year to wear gloves. So in my box, I've got my gloves. I got some twine to tie up my tomatoes and my vines with. I've got some cutters. I have like some bypass cutters and regular cutters, and then little tiny cutters. And then I've got, see that? I've got my shovels. I got one shovel and a scoop. My other, like a wider spade type shovel, I have outside in the shed right now. I'll get that out, get that cleaned, and we'll have that. And then in my big space, I've got my kneeling pad, and I got like this little stool that opens up, and then I can sit my tushy down on that if I want to sit or kneel. I've got that, because you know how you get uncomfortable doing one for a long period of time or the other. Am I still doing that weird mouth thing? I have like this medicine that makes the mouth do all weird stuff. It feels weird. So anyways, and then if you need to add things to your bucket, you could just like, got my seeds, my bean seeds, because I sow them directly in the garden, so I'm going to put those in there. I'm not going to keep them in there in case I'm watering or this gets wet, but when I go out to plant my seeds, I'll put the seeds that I directly sow. I keep them in baskets. This is what hasn't been sown yet, and these are all the seeds that I have sown this far, either with winter sowing or I have some pots here with some peppers in them, because peppers, I've told you guys this before, they don't winter sow really well for me, and I've talked to people on the boards about that, and they've had issues with it too. So I just go ahead and sow them inside, and they're in this garden room here, getting light at my window. So if you guys have any questions about this, go ahead and ask away. I love your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next